Hey there, it's the How-To Girl, Courtney 6. We're gonna start off by making a grid on top of your vase. And what this does is it allows you some structure, so when you're placing your flowers in your vase, they're not flopping around. It just makes life a lot easier. So to do this, using clear floral tape, you're going to make 2 lines parallel and horizontally across the top of your vase, just like so. And then we're going to do the same thing, turning our vase. And this makes up a grid of 9 squares. And this tape is really, really great because it stays in place. The water won't make it come up at all. But when you're done with your arrangement, when it's dead and you're getting rid of it in a week or so from now, the tape just pops off and it won't hurt your vase at all. As you can see here, there's our little grid and there's 9 squares. All right, now that our grid's made, we're gonna start off with some really pretty light pink roses. And the first thing we want to do is to get all these yucky leaves off. So using my stem stripper, you can use your hands as well. It just takes a little longer. How simple that is. It's amazing. It's like my favorite trick ever. We're just gonna clean off all of our leaves and any thorns. You can see my beautiful flowers in front of me that we'll be using. Orange spray roses, pink spray roses, a cream and pink rose, pink tulips, and a dark red carnation. For each assortment of flowers that we're using, you're gonna trim half of the stems to 8 inches and the other half to 9 inches. So I like using my ruler. It just makes it nice and simple. It's out of your way. So you can just place it down on the table. You don't have to hold anything. Like if you have a measuring tape, it makes it easy. We're gonna start making our arrangement. So I'm gonna start with, I like to always start with my biggest flower, and that would be our rose. And this is when your grid's gonna come in handy. So I'm gonna pop one to start, and it's fine that all the different measurements are mixed in each square. This is what's so neat about making a grid ahead of time is see how all of my roses are already kind of staying in place instead of just leaning over to one side. It's pretty cool. Now I'm gonna add in my orange spray roses. And I'm just continuing to rotate using my Lazy Susan because it makes it easy. But of course you can just move your vase around by hand or just walk around your kitchen counter. I'm gonna start adding in my pink spray roses. Look at all these pretty roses. All of my roses are in place, and I'm gonna start working in my carnations. And I'm gonna group these carnations, so I like doing 2 to 3 at a time, just because it makes a really pretty looking cluster. And that's what the pros call color blocking. That's a fun fact. I love to color block. And it gives your arrangement some nice dimension as well. Look how pretty that's looking. Last but not least, we're almost done. We're just gonna add in our pink tulips to any empty spaces that we see. Oh, these tulips are stunning. It's like the coolest little pop in this arrangement. It really just finishes it off so nicely. I mean, look at this. This turned out so beautiful, and it's just so pretty and perfect. It's so simple to put together, so hopefully you learned something, and I'll see you next time. Bye.